Part 2 of my fandom video. Wanted just to talk a little bit about the examples of the fandom work pertaining to the Terminator fandom. There has been several fan films created by Terminator fans. I'm not going to list them all because there's a lot of them, but to name a few, on YouTube you can go watch fan films such as Terminator Dawn of Victory by Lilu Creative, which is the one I've watched. It's not too bad. It's for a fan film. There's other ones like Crystal Peak, a Terminator feature fan film, or a feature war fan film. Terminator Resistance, a featured fan film. Can't talk. There is several websites with Terminator art. I'm going to turn my phone and show you one of the websites. It's hard to see, but people love their anime and their Terminator art. So the fans are engaged in a lot of fanfare, a lot of creative work that they do in their own, trying to keep the Terminator fandom going. And now I want to just talk a little bit about why I think Terminator is important to the science fiction community as a whole. I believe fans owe a lot to Terminator's ideas when it comes to AI and being afraid of AI. I don't think we'd be as afraid of AI if it wasn't for the Terminator films, showing us a glimpse of what could happen if AI goes not the way we want it to go. Let's be real. When I was a kid, I thought it was the coolest idea, but I watch it now, like Terminator now, and it gives me nightmares thinking about like what could happen. So, not that this is a good thing, but I do think that we owe a lot to Terminator when it comes to that side of our brain, that fear. I just want to also say that the way it tackles time travel is really cool. Obviously, it's not an original idea created by the Terminator series, but it is done so well that I believe films like The Avengers are like there's time travel movies coming out every day, it seems, but a lot of them owe and should give thanks to how things were done in the Terminator, because Back to the Future did this as well, but just going back in time to change the past, it's a cool idea, but to go back in time to change the past by protecting or killing a certain individual, it's such a fascinating idea, an intense idea, very cool. So I believe the community just owes a lot of thanks for these ideas, and just the way the films were made and filmed, and special effects. Like I know Star Wars and 2001: A Space Odyssey, they kind of got the ball rolling with special effects. I think in terms of digital effects, Terminator 2 was one of the first films using that type of digital effect, and it did such an amazing job. It still holds up today, so we all gotta give thanks to the Terminator series for those things I just mentioned. And a couple fun facts that I believe everybody should know about Terminator. The first actor that auditioned for the role of the Terminator in the original film was actually O.J. Simpson. kind of a scary idea. And the idea of Terminator came to James Cameron as a nightmare, which makes a lot of sense because now I have nightmares about a Terminator chasing me around. So, pretty cool. And in conclusion, I just want to say that I love the first two Terminator films. I'll always love them. I love some of the games. I love some of the stories and the comics that were created. I don't particularly enjoy all the films or even Sarah Connor Chronicles, but I believe that I deserve a place in this fandom. I am thinking of getting a Terminator T800 tattoo, so I owe a lot to this fandom, and I owe a lot to these films and this media, and I love them. So, yeah, that's everything.